Welcome to Game Devs Play Games. We play games and talk game design, and we are here with Wizard of Legend, made by Contingent 99.
This is a preview build. This was a Kickstarter game that I backed a little while ago. They actually put out in a public alpha, or maybe this is beta. I think they're saying this is alpha. Maybe they're saying it's beta. I don't know. Either way, this is preview 102.
102.
So this is pre-release. So, you know, I think they have a Steam page. Follow their Steam page if you don't own this game already. But what we are going to do is do co-op mode because it's pretty cool. We played a little bit just to get a feel for it.
And I got my cool tan.
Yeah, Tony has the grit cloak, which is increases your armor.
Which I need desperately.
We can't have the same cloak, so I'm going to choose one of the default ones, and I'm going to choose red, because red's the best color.
Well, except when it's the worst color.
It's the best color. So the game plays like a pretty relatively standard action kind of game. Anyone that's seen our playthrough of wow, I can't think of it. Never mind. But we've got a dash ability. We have our normal attack. We've got sort of a power and ranged attack. And then a power hitting attack. And usually the ranged and the power hitting attack have a recharge rate. Otherwise, everything else you just kind of keep doing. Some of the basic attacks, right now we basically have all the starting equipment. We haven't bought any new spells. We literally just bought a cloak and that was about it.
We bought a cloak.
But some of the other ones, some of the base attacks have recharge times, but much like they say at the beginning of the game, when you first load it up, everything could change.
Everything is random.
Well, no, not like random, but like it's in development still. So anything you guys see here, it might not be the same when you guys get your hands on it, but
Fueled Berserk, Knockout Boulder, and Shock Assault.
Fueled Berserk is pretty fun. I played a little bit of this on my own, but I haven't been able to beat the final boss yet because it's actually pretty tough. So we can buy new spells in town. We can buy new cloaks. Eventually, I think we'll be able to buy new artifacts, and then there's a person all the way to the left that you could buy the map for the dungeon that we're going to go through.
Look at that.
And we get gems for completing stages, and then we use those gems to
buy cool stuff.
We also get coins in the dungeon, and we use that money to buy things within the dungeon. But we don't keep it once we leave.
What's cool about this game is if you look at the map on the left-hand corner, they show you how much the percentage you've completed of the map.
I really, really like that,
Which is kind of nice, because you'd be like, oh, there's still stuff I can explore.
And I think
I
think the counter-argument to that would be like, you know, seeing that you haven't, like, if you got 99.9% of the map, what it does with some players is it makes them want to, like, hit every nook and cranny. You want to fight the boss
already?
And I think with this game, it doesn't quite hit that point for me, because usually I'm the kind of guy that wants to search every nook and cranny. But the maps are also small enough to where it's usually pretty inconsequential if you do.
Yeah.
Which I guess, you know, could change based on future iterations. But they might, maybe in later stages, the maps get bigger.
Yeah, who knows?
But yeah.
But there's definitely a lot of fun. It's a fast-moving game, which is nice.
Yeah, I think the game feel is pretty spot on for this.
Oh, yeah.
Almost more so than I expected it to be. Because, like, with Kickstarter games, you never really know, right?
Right,
you get
exactly.
a lot of amateur game devs, which I'm not saying that's a bad thing, right? Like, I like funding amateur game devs because I think everyone deserves to get their chance at making
absolutely.
a game. So when those games don't come through, it's like, oh, well, no harm, no foul. I'm still happy to have helped someone make their game a reality. But then you get a lot of, like, really like senior game devs that have been doing this for a while and they just need funding to do it on their own.
Yep, exactly.
With Contingent 99, I had no idea what their experience was, but from the like little demo videos and stuff, it was like it could be hit or miss, really.
Right, you never know. You just never know.
And the game feel for games like this is probably the most important thing, because, like, you know, the action and the enemies could have really interesting designs, but if the game feel doesn't feel smooth or as our friend Nick likes to describe it, if it has splashy controls,
yeah.
It can ruin the experience and just make it feel really cumbersome to play. The game is so responsive and smooth. I feel like they handled the physics of the world really well. Like, not to say that they're really using complex physics either. It feels good.
It feels good.
It feels responsive.
It feels natural.
Yes, exactly. Goodness.
Oh, that beat me up so bad.
Yeah, don't be in there when he strikes. Dodge out of there.
Oh, there's spikes.
Yeah, well, you could be dead at least, so I guess that could have been worse. There we go. So the world is randomly generated.
I'm not a fan of these elementals. These are my least favorite enemies.
Yeah, I kind of feel like they're a pain in the ass too. I mean, at least we get some kind of warning when they're about to strike, but there's something about them that they always seem to hit me pretty hard.
Yeah, like fuck. Look at me. I'm already at 177.
I mean, that's pretty normal based on our little trial run. This is my first time playing co-op though, which is kind of awesome. I like how they handled the co-op mechanics. If Tony dies, which we'll probably see at some point,
which will definitely happen.
He's not out for the entire run of the game, which technically makes our run easier. But I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. I think if you're playing with a friend, it's better to make the game easier than to not let them play at all.
Oh, absolutely.
And like having a shared life pool always feels kind of cheap.
Right, because if one person, like I, am holding you back, then all of a sudden you're just getting combo. I don't know what I picked up.
Well, the problem with it is that, like, suddenly if you die, it makes me want to play this game with you less,
Right.
Ooh, Dark Katana. That's really tempting. I've never gotten this one.
Dude,
Should we do it? All right. Triples the critical chance for all melee arcana.
Oh, yes. That's just for you, though.
Just for me, unfortunately, but I'll let you buy the next one.
I bought a potion, so we'll call it even.
Well, potion healed both of us.
That's fair.
But I guess I didn't need the potion as much as you did.
No, I needed it. So I took our pennies.
You son of a bitch.
Okay, who is our guy?
Yeah, so the dungeons are randomly generated. The bosses are always randomized too. So each time you play through it, it's just a different map and a different experience. And I mean, like, the general theme of each stage is the same because it's like stage 1 is always going to be in the castle, at least for now. They may not have more than stage 1, like 1-1 through 1-3.
I think I may want to flip my I don't know if this ice one is as worth as I thought it was gonna be.
I'm not a huge fan of it. Like, it's okay, especially because you can get a double hit off with it.
But the first hit's not as strong.
Oh shit. Don't worry, I got this. Bang, bang, bang. Every now and then, what just happened was like a critical strike from my spell.
Yep.
So there's a random chance that you'll get critical hits off, which I think is kind of awesome.
Sweet.
Yeah, let's just go to the next zone.
Yeah, why don't you go?
Because we have 99.4% of this map, so there's not much left.
So we're basically good. I didn't do too bad that round. I mean, you definitely got more than I did, but
before you were getting like 18% of the damage.
Exactly. So I'll take it.
Say moderate improvement.
Yeah, I'll take it.
So something else that's in these stages are
gosh.
Shit. This is not.
There has to be
my
two
God.
of them.
That just took down almost half of my health. Whoa. So this is kind of my one beef with the current state of the game, is that it's very easy to take damage and it's very difficult to recover.
Oh, it's almost impossible to recover.
Yeah, like every now and then enemies will drop health orbs, but they're incredibly rare. So generally, the only way to heal is through... Oh, that's an item. That's a relic. You should pick that up.
I'm trying to pick it up.
There you go. Here, look at that. Recover faster after taking damage. So it means you can use your spells faster, maybe? Or maybe it's just like...
Yes, I don't know. Either way, it means I'm going to be dead in like 5 seconds here.
So yeah, health is a very scarce resource in this game, which makes the game difficult in its own right. And basically rewards players that play well. But at a certain point, it's so difficult that it's like, I don't know, the game itself feels like it wants me to just go in guns blazing, but then penalizes me for doing so.
And here I died.
Okay, so now we get to see this where now after I beat enemies, they will drop green orbs.
And I
think
will
they're
take
green
those
anyway.
green orbs. Yeah, they are.
Yeah, and if Tony collects enough of them, he can come back. And I really like that, actually, because it's not, consuming our money. It's not consuming a life. It's just... And he doesn't come back with full health.
No, come back with like 175
which
or something
I think
like that
makes sense.
Yeah, no, because you don't want to give someone full health again, because then it's just...
At a certain point, then it becomes a system ripe for abuse. Imagine if you came back with full health, then we might want to say, like, oh, well, you should just die, and then, like, at the very beginning of the stage, and then I'll resurrect you at full health, and then we won't have to buy any potions.
Exactly.
Because you only come back with 125, I think.
So close.
It makes that not really an optimal strategy, so I think that was a good choice on their part. I'm not going to buy anything until you come back, that way you get the benefit of that potion. So yeah, it actually, I've only seen one other game kind of use a similar mechanic in recent history, and that was Crawl, and they used that as their mechanic for how players can stay involved while they're not like a monster. And Crawl was an entirely different game.
Should we go get that potion?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I've never played Crawl.
Oh my god, it's one of my favorite games. It's by Power Hoof, which quickly became one of my favorite indie studios. But I like that it gives the player something to do while they are dead. So you're not just like sitting there waiting.
Right, you're not just like, kind of like what they did in Bomberman, where it's like you can throw bombs once you're out of the game.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's really important, and a lot of designers have been cognizant of, I guess, is how can we keep the game engaging for players that have technically lost? And I think that's important, and that's still a pretty often flaw in a lot of board games.
Because everyone's like, okay, great, I'm out of the game, and so that just means I'm done?
Yeah, it gets to a point where it's like, well, why do I even bother playing the game if I'm going to be out for half of it? See, this way, at least, like, you can come back at the start of every single stage, or you can come back midway through a stage if you get enough of the green orbs. It's like,
exactly.
It's a good balance. I think because of that, the game is easier in general if you're playing co-op. But
now, my one problem is that they have all these barrels, right? All these breakables that don't have anything in them.
Occasionally they'll have money, but I agree. Like, it's sort of one of those all or nothing things. And this is where Enter the Gungeon comes to mind. Enter the Gungeon has a lot of little barrels and knickknacks that just break as soon as you touch them. But almost, I don't think they ever actually contain anything. I think I've maybe found a gun in something once, and that was just a happenstance. But the difference there is that they're not really obstacles. You just kind of break them as you go through the world, and it kind of makes traveling around a little bit more fun, because you can just break stuff. In this game, it's an active choice. I have to choose to slice a barrel or something, which stops my quick travel movement, because you go a little bit faster if you're running straight for a while. So I have to actually slow down if I want to break something. And the game almost encourages you to do so, because occasionally there's money inside.
I do it?
Yeah, let's do this. So it's one of those ones where it's like, I kind of wish they didn't have anything, or every barrel had something, and then I would feel like, my efforts aren't in vain. Or maybe more so, there was a chance to drop health potions or something out of them.
Right,
and then suddenly farming them, it may still be a rare occurrence that you get something out of it, but at least when you get something out of it, it's substantial, if that makes sense.
Oh, absolutely makes sense. Oh, absolutely.
But like I said before, anything's subject to change with this game. This is still in the alpha or maybe beta.
Right.
Hey, we did good.
Much better that time.
Let's see what kind of sweet loot we got. Okay, how much money do we have? We might as well buy a relic.
We have 220, let's do it. I kind of want to buy this mask, double toil.
Do it.
That's fair. Antique tabby. Yeah. Ooh, you get familiar.
Oh yeah, familiars are pretty cool.
We'll do double toil.
Yeah, I'm curious about double toil.
Okay, so let's see
what that does.
Reduces cooldowns by half, but oh no! Oh no! That was a terrible one for me to have.
Ooh.
Oh, hey, I'm gonna die. All right.
Yeah, that's kind of harsh. That's kind of the other thing, right? It's an active choice to buy the relics, but we don't actually know what they do. So at a certain point, it makes me feel like I almost prefer you could see what they do if you're buying it. But if you get it in
absolutely.
the world...
Oh, we're in the final boss. No! Oh, I'm gonna die so hard.
Get that health. You need that more than I do.
I definitely do. No, I have no problem with you saying that.
But you can attack twice as often as I can, so...
With my magic. Yeah, but my magic's not as far-reaching.
Yeah, but you know...
Oh, and don't worry.
Lord Atlas.
I hope your trip hasn't been too terrible.
Like that pun.
Oh, my God.
Because you're about to get
Thanks,
crushed.
Contingent 99. We love your puns. No, seriously, we do. That was clever.
Bang.
Oh.
So at least I can usually stun him. Try to just avoid his attacks for the most part. Then when we stun him, like, go apeshit.
Okay, how do you know when he's stunned?
When he has the little stars on his head. Oh, I missed him.
Now, does he just stun himself? Or do we have to do something to stun him?
Our magic will stun him if you hit him right. Whew.
Crap.
Oh, there we go. All right, get out of there. Get out of there.
Oh my gosh. Dude, one of those things kills me.
Oh my God. We're actually doing not horrible. I like that it kind of gives you
but like that double damage is killer, dude.
Yeah.
But you got him. I think you'll be able to beat him.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
You're gonna beat him. You got him! Yeah!
I couldn't have done this without you, actually.
Oh.
Will is stronger than
Hey,
diamond.
now, I did damage on him.
No, I actually meant that.
Oh, you could? No, I said you could.
I couldn't have.
Oh, they said I could have done this. I was like, wow.
What a
You're
douche.
a jerk. Oh, no, absolutely. It was good.
But you'll need more than that to survive the challenges ahead. Farewell, a rocky journey awaits you.
Oh, man. They like all the
You're
puns.
strangely nice for someone who tried to kill us. But I guess this is...
no. Look at that. Look at the spell.
New signature unlocked.
Flame breath.
Wow, okay. You can now equip this arcana by talking to Tommy at home. Let's see what it does. So that's something that we could have bought in the shop, but we just unlocked it for beating the boss. That's awesome. I've never actually beaten the boss.
That was really cool.
Go figure, we do it on the show.
Took a lot of damage. I didn't like using that double 12, man. That was a real bad one.
Level 2 dash.
Oh no, I'm still gonna take double damage.
Yeah.
Is it to turn off the
relic?
I can drop it.
Yeah, give it to me. I'll use it. That's
Right.
kind of cool. I'm glad that they did that. So the other thing with buying things is that it also doesn't... there are some that have elemental benefits, so it'll only affect certain types of spells. I'm
gonna be dead.
Oof.
I'm gonna be dead.
I'm gonna be dead too. Jesus. It got me good. Oh,
They got me.
shit. Oh, I thought I died.
No, they got me. I'm gonna take that.
Get dead.
I'm gonna take that. Jeez, man, I'm just getting owned. That's pretty huge, so that's fine.
Pretty huge.
Everyone's like, everyone knows my game here.
You know, I kind of like this artifact, though, because if you're attacking a lot, you're also stunning enemies, which is a pretty important aspect of this game.
I take a lot of damage, so it was bad for me.
Yeah, this way I can just kind of, like, keep enemies in stun locked, basically. And which kind of ensures my survival, so long as I'm playing well. Oh boy, oh boy.
Could have been worse. It could have been worse. It could have been worse.
Could have been way worse. I'm actually surprised I didn't take damage there. Yeah, I didn't expect there to be a 2-1 though. I wonder if this is just like the same thing and it's just gonna keep looping up.
It might.
But hey, I'll take it. It means that we can continue exploring.
Yeah, right? Absolutely.
Since this is an alpha, I just kind of figured it'd be done after 1-3.
Oh yeah. Oh, I would have thought the same exact thing.
Considerably though, it still is very much like a vertical slice kind of structure.
I can feel it.
I got you, buddy. Don't worry. Don't worry, I got your back. Oh man, you almost did.
Well, I mean, I also didn't have a lot of health to begin with.
Oh shit, I thought that was a shop.
I did too.
Actually, wow, that didn't hit me. That table saved me.
Well,
You have 1 health left. This is kind of at that point where it's like, maybe it would be better if you just die.
no.
Bang, 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 bang. So, what are your thoughts on the spells?
I think there are cool as well. I died.
Well, there you go. I like that your body respawned up here, though.
Yeah, how nice.
Yeah, now that you have a moment of peace, what do you think of the spells?
I think they're really awesome. I think they're all very diverse and they all do different things. I'm not a fan of the ice one. I think I'm gonna switch back to fire.
Sadly, I feel like most of the spells outside of the... Oh, that's right, I have fire breath. Most of the spells outside of the default ones, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of them, like especially when we're looking at when we're talking about the basic attacks.
Yeah.
They the wind attack has a lot of like width to its range. Like it doesn't reach very far, but another one is like an electrical blast, and it's just a straight line outward. And I don't know, a lot of the other basic attacks just feel too limiting to be useful. So I don't know, I'm a little disappointed by that. But ultimately, I think the game spells, like the other ones, like the ranged ones or the big attacks, tend to feel really nice. And kind of lets you play however you want. I think we should buy a potion.
Well, we need to find the potion guy.
Yeah.
We've been able to find like, anything else.
I know, right? Yeah, we've gotten 74% of this map, or 75% of this map found.
Yeah, it's like, where's that potion?
Yeah, let's go down here. What else was I thinking about? The elements actually do change damage based on what you're fighting, which I think is super important. Oh, I'm dead.
Well, that means I'm gonna die, but that's alright.
You got this. Just don't get hit. Oh, I should collect these things. Bang. Bang. Oh, there's a treasure.
Oh, God.
You got this. Don't die, Tony. Don't.
I tried.
You died.
I tried.
But yeah, so the let's go buy something in town.
Yeah.
The elements of the spells actually change damage based on who you're fighting. So if you're fighting a this.
Oh, I want to change my spell.
Are we playing another round?
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, we're already at time.
Oh, we're at time. Oh, then never mind. Let's go buy some stuff.
I want to go hang out in town a little bit.
Let's hang out in town.
What was I saying? Oh, I just think it's important that the elements of the spells have different effects based on who you're fighting. So some enemies are weak to certain elements.
Yeah.
And some are strong to it. So I think it encourages the player to create a diverse set of abilities.
Abilities, right.
And then when you're fighting enemies, it gives you a reason to kind of like focus fire with certain types of attacks. Which one should I get?
Well, we'll tell you. So there's vigor, switch, and pace.
Let me get switch. I wonder if this is movement speed. What color is this? Blue?
Purple.
Oh, hell yeah. All right, what does this do? Purple increases evade. So I dodge further. Look at that. Ooh.
So we still have 5. Do you want to buy one of these things like Ice Dagger or Fueled Berserk? We can't do tornadoes.
Oh, this is a basic attack. If you want to see what this one's like.
Oh, with ice?
No, the whirling tornado
is not.
Oh, this is the basic. Yeah, let's see what that's like. I haven't seen that one. I've seen the electric and the earth one, and I was not a fan of the earth one. The earth one gives you a lot of range, but you can't attack very fast.
Can I just switch out here?
Here, go to the spellbook.
Oh, is the spellbook out here too?
Yeah. As soon as you buy something, it's like, oh, you might want to change.
Which
only makes sense. It's so the basic.
Oh, basic. Ha ha ha. Okay, A. God, I'm so used to.
Oh, there you go. Basic.
Oh no, I didn't mean to do that.
Okay, so this one kind of works like the lightning. It's just faster. Which actually, I might not be opposed to that.
We're back here.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I still would argue though that the wind one, you just get like the best of both worlds. You get range and you get width.
Yeah. So
it's just the others just don't feel as good, in my opinion.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think it leads to the starting basic one to be the optimal choice.
Yeah, which, absolutely.
To me, discourages players from exploring the other ones or trying to use the other ones.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's Wizard of Legend. This is only the alpha, but let us know if you guys want us to come back and play more as they continue developing this.
Yeah, because we would definitely love to do that.
Because I'm super happy I backed this on Kickstarter.
Yeah,
I think this plays
cool
excellently.
Game. Cool as hell. So question of the day.
Question of the day, more like challenge of the day, design a spell.
Ooh, there you go.
For Wizard of Legend.
All right, guys, if you enjoyed this episode, please hit that like button. Share this video. We need more subscribers to make more cool videos for you guys.
And check out Wizard of Legend.
Yes,
and
please do.
If you can pre-order it, do so and you know,
and
give the devs some
Contingent
support.
99 some help here.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next playthrough.
Bye, everyone.
See you later.